What's up? Black men have to stop being jealous and selfish towards their people. Now, anytime I try to do something with a guy who is jealous and he was super selfish, we can never get anything done together. And this is something that I'm trying to help people understand, help black men understand, because the thing that's going to stop us from coming together is when we only care about ourselves. And it's when we look at somebody else who may be doing better than us or they may be lower than us, and then we're looking and hating them for that, right? So we can't let somebody's life and what's going on in their life stop you from coming together. It's a lot of times that I've gotten a lot of knowledge from men who probably wasn't doing nothing with their life, right? But you can tell they still had knowledge and you could still get value from what they were telling you, right? And that doesn't mean you listen to them with everything, but that means that you can come together and you can help each other towards becoming better people. And it's all about conversation. It's all about me not hating you and me not looking at you and then saying, "Oh, I can't be around him," right? I think that, yeah, you want to be around like-minded men, and I'm all for being around like-minded men. But one thing I'm against is hating them for something that they can't necessarily control, and it's their life journey. Which means if you see a guy who's self-improving, if you see a guy who has a lot of money and they have cars and they have nice things, you can't look at him and say, "Oh, he doing too much. I don't like him because he got stuff that I don't, he got stuff that I want and I don't got it yet," right? And there's so many dudes in the black community who are like that, and we never can come together and build each other up, regardless of where we all at in life. We all should just be helping each other, trying to elevate and go up in life. Now, it's just so many things that stop us from coming together, but I think one of the main things is that we're jealous, we're selfish, we don't want to be around nobody, we only care about each other, we ain't looking to help nobody else. And if somebody doing better than us, we hate them and we can't be around them, right? So we have to stop. We have to get out of that mentality. I think the mentality we need to get into is the mentality of, okay, how can I help this man? Even though he may be doing good, or even though he may be doing bad, how can I help him? And what is something I can do that can help myself, that can help him also? So we just need to have a mentality of helping each other, right? A lot of people look past that and think that don't mean nothing and think that, okay, that's common sense. But really try to be in that mentality of, when you see a black man that may be going through something, a black man who may do something wrong or mess up. A lot of guys that I see that mess up or they do something wrong or they go to jail and I see they in trouble or something, I be like, man, like, what could I do to help him? And and more importantly, does he want to help himself? Because that is a bigger question. Do they want to really help themselves? Because it's a lot of people who are jealous and selfish, and they don't want help from anybody. They don't want to hear anybody because that's their mentality. You know, they're selfish and they're jealous. They can't be around you, right? And if you under them, they gonna pick on you and they gonna put you down because you lower than them, right? And I can honestly say, man, I'm not a perfect person. It's a lot of stuff that I've done. There's very little in my life where I've been jealous. And I've been at rock. I feel like I've been in low places in life. And I still wasn't jealous because I just think how I was raised and how I naturally was, that was never a thing that really got to me if somebody was doing better than me, or, somebody had more than me. And the people who are under me, I never really looked down on people too much, right? And I'm not trying to act like I was just this perfect person, because trust me, I am not a perfect person. But being jealous is just something that I don't really understand. And selfish, I've been selfish before, right? But I had to understand that I can't elevate as a person when I only think about myself. This is a big reason why I started this channel and I'm starting this community and this movement, is because I know that by myself I can do stuff, I can get stuff done, but I can't really truly max out who I am as a person when I only care about elevating myself. You have to care about elevating yourself first, but then also caring about the other men who are trying to elevate themselves first. So you have to care about the elevation of other people And I think the people I most relate to and the demographic of people I most relate to is black men, because I am a black man. So it's just a mentality shift. And I think that one thing we need to have is men who encourage each other, men who use language that's not hurtful and make people feel some type of way. And I'm not sitting here trying to cater to nobody's emotions. Don't be a man that just cater to another man's emotions. Tell a man the truth, but let him know that, hey man, I want to see you do good. I want to see you do better. A lot of men are disingenuous and they try to act like, oh, I'm better than you, man. Let me help you out, and you got to do good. You got to do better, man, because I'm up here and you down there. That's just a more subtle way of hating on you, a more subtle way of putting you down. Don't be a person who's using some type of language and acting like you're doing something helpful and acting like you're saying something helpful when in disguise you're really trying to put them down, and you're playing like you're talking good and you're trying to be nice to them, but in reality, it's language that people can use and be like, yeah, man, you just a little buddy, you just a little man, you figuring it out, right? Because I've had that too, and I hate when other men try to do that, because that only shows that you want to glorify yourself and put me down because I'm not where you are at, right? And I think that there's just so many instances of that I've seen in my life, that where guys do that to me and where I've seen other guys do that to each other. And that is just that's something that really has to be dealt with. And this has to one of the solutions I think that can help us get away from this is stop acting like everybody is your enemy, right? And I understand another black man could very well be your enemy, but it's always best to have a mentality where you can work with somebody and where you could build something with somebody. And I think that I want to be around like-minded men, and we have to show love and show um that ability to be vulnerable and be like, hey man, if you fall, I'm gonna be right there and I'm gonna help you up, and I'm gonna really help you regardless of where the situation or the circumstances may go. It's some men who will sit there and they put everything in condition where it's like, I don't know, man. It's just they put things in a way where I can only mess with you if you do this, and I can only do this with you if you do that. All right. And I think that as long as you have a man who wants to help himself, you should show more loving type of language towards that man, and helpful language and productive language. A lot of us, we don't understand how powerful our words are and how we tear each other down. And this is what only reinforces the mentality of, oh, I'm just by myself and I'm just doing it on my own, right? And I understand that the men who want to improve in life, it may be very few of those. It may be very few of those men. And one thing that I had to understand with even making this YouTube channel and with other YouTube channels that I've made is that there is a lot of men in this world who think like you do. You just have to find them, and I don't want to just find them online. I want to find them in real life, and then when I find them in real life, we can all connect and then do something for the community, do something for the world, right? And you can convert the guys who are online into real life, and it can just be something powerful, man. But that's all I got to say. Peace out.